Wow. I was given the greatest speech of all time. Like, this was one of those motivational speeches that you would see on YouTube, on Instagram, when you're scrolling down. You'd be like, oh my God, this is like, I'm motivated to doing dope shit. And here I am for the last 10, for the last 11 minutes, nobody's listening. Nobody can hear me because I'm on mute. Let's hope that everybody can. I can't believe this. I'm on mute. Wow. Okay, so I'm gonna do it again real quick, guys. Thank you for tuning in to Gokhshtein Media, late night news. Not with me. I'm just filling in because none of my employees wanted to go on tonight. They were like, no, absolutely not available, etc. We'll be calling an emergency meeting to figure out why nobody wanted to go ahead and jump on and talk to you guys tonight. I'm gonna break down some news. I started off with I was talking about apes, right? I'm so excited about apes. I can't wait until the land drop. Like, I want to buy some land. I think the apes have been able to create something that is super dope, a real legitimate ecosystem, not something just on paper, something that we can dream about in 3 years from 3 years from now. No, it's here. There's something physically here that we can see. I feel like we're following this roadmap, like, and it keeps pulling you in. You don't get bored. No pun. My thing though was, as I was speaking here and I was rudely put on mute, and I think I was put on mute by Ross McDonald. I'm not sure. I'll figure it out after the show. But Bored Apes, obviously excitement going on there. But what I like about the Bored Apes is it started here. It started within Web 3. We helped, you watch it right now. All of us helped build this space. My biggest beef is we have Web 2 people coming in that are just milking this space. They are milking our space, the space that we helped build. And I hope that everybody sits back and says, you know what? I'm going to support everybody that is doing the building within the space. So if somebody hypothetically happens to come out with a project, why not support them first before running and getting moonbirds? Okay, like moonbirds, totally VC. I sat in that chat on Twitter Spaces, blown away by the CEO just going around in circles comparing moonbirds to Dogecoin and all this bullshit. Stop. I am not getting a moonbird. Never getting a moonbird. I don't care if that shit goes to 1,000 ETH floor. Like, not getting that shit. It's ugly. First of all, it's ugly, not my style. But hold on, you guys didn't give Moonbirds any shit, but you did give Drift, somebody within the community, you gave him shit. So we don't like to. My thing is, and I know I skipped off of apes and stuff, but we give our own people, you know, all that flack, but people who just come into this industry, we don't check them at the door. We're like, don't worry, it's cool. All these celebrities, all these VC, like, don't worry, come out with a project, we'll support you, we'll buy all this stuff up. But dudes that have been in this space helping to build it, now we ain't gonna support you. No, absolutely not. I'm not gonna support you. What's the utility? On to other news. Robinhood will now be laying off 9% of its full-time staff. Vlad, really? Really? Like, here's a company that has so much money, and during these times, yeah, you guys might show a loss, but you have money. You're laying off 9% of your staff. Really? I just honestly, right now, like, everybody who's watching, who's actually stayed on here, I'm actually laughing a little bit because, like, I can't believe I was given the greatest speech of all time and I'm on freaking mute. That sucks. On to still no audio? Can anybody hear me? Can anybody hear me? For the last Okay. You know what? I know what I need. I know what I need. Hold on. Hold on one second. Change up the music. Maybe this will work. Good evening, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in for the last 17 minutes and absolutely hearing nothing. I have literally been given the greatest speeches of all time. There's no question. The speeches that I have been, the news that I was reporting, the motivation that has been coming out of these vocal cords could be when you go on Instagram or TikTok or on YouTube, when you're sliding through, I'm showing up. If you actually could have heard me, like, the speech was on point. I can't believe this. Somebody's trying to sabotage me. Anyway, welcome again. This third time's the charm, right? Let me see. Dave, we can hear you after the first mute. Okay, I'm good. All right. Hold on. Am I good now, or am I not good? What's happening? Can y'all hear me? Can I get a yes? I'm just keeping this to like 5 minutes. Can y'all hear me? I just need a yes. You know what? I hope nobody was watching the show. Honestly, I hope nobody was. Okay, y'all hear? You know what? I'm just gonna do it regardless if you hear me or not. I can't believe y'all can't hear me with this mic. Okay. Welcome to Gokhshtein Media late night news. Now, nobody none of my staff members wanted to go ahead and come on tonight to report the news. I do apologize. As the CEO of Gokhshtein Media, I should never, ever have anybody not want to come on from the staff to report the news for you. For you who has been working 9 to 9, trying to follow everything that's going on in the crypto and NFT world, Web3. And my staff, my own staff, you're like blood to me. You would not come on tonight to report the news. So you're gonna make me stop doing what I'm doing, okay, which is super important. Anything that I'm doing is super important. You're gonna make me sit here by myself, no co-host, okay, and report the news. That's fine. Not a problem. Not a problem. Not a problem. I'm not even looking at, don't text me. Don't ask me. Don't say that you can come on now. Guys, my audience, hold on. Let me just retweet because my audience might not be listening. So hold on. But let's keep this 100%. I'm very disappointed in my guys. My guys. Okay, hold on. Real quick. Let me just do this real quick. Okay, here we go. Again, apologies. Maybe I should do this since I'm producing also. The producer didn't want to come on. Today, the producer didn't come on. Now it's all on me. So let me go ahead and, hey, Gokhshtein Media, late night news. Here you go. Yeah, there. I'm the producer, so I'm gonna work every gadget here. Okay, so you guys can have a great time watching 20 minutes. Well, actually, it's gonna become 40 minutes since nobody could hear me. Somebody from my own staff, by the way, they didn't show up tonight. Just want to make this clear. Anybody with a Gokhshtein Media tag in their bio, on their Twitter bios, you can go ahead and attack them. None of them showed up. They left me here on an island. Okay, I'm doing all this stuff tonight. Reporting news. Like I had to grab this out of my ass to report you guys news. Okay, fine, that's fine. It's cool. I got it. I see how it is. And I asked some people to come on and they were like, no, can't do it. No, then I can't. The light affects me. Okay, cool. Let's go back to what I was talking about when I came on. Let's talk about the apes. It's going nuts. Like everybody that I'm speaking to, they're trying to get a bored ape. They're trying to get a mutant ape, excuse me, not mutated, muted ape. They're trying to get the dog, but the dog don't give you land. I don't think it gives you land, but they're trying to get in. They're trying to get in. And to see this ecosystem grow is phenomenal. Phenomenal. So anybody, and I'm gonna send my sincere condolences to all you guys that were in that room, in that Twitter space room, held by some idiotic kid who went ahead and somehow accumulated 3,000 people into the room and told everybody that the Bored Apes were a scam because of the ape coin drop, the airdrop, which was free. Anybody holding an ape got free tokens. You understand the word free, the concept, airdrop, free money, right? So you have a guy holding a chat, screaming, not letting anybody come up, screaming, honeypot, rug pull, 2 hours in. I'm sitting back, I'm like, look, if you put this all on paper, and yes, I do have a Bored Ape, but if you put all this on paper, the ecosystem that they are building, it makes sense. Like All this makes sense. If they can put everything together, it makes sense. It's going to thrive. And look what it's doing. People are going nuts. They are like literally tunnel vision, focused on everything ape. They're waiting for the drop. They're waiting to get land. It's phenomenal. You had people KYC themselves for wallets. You got wallets being sold on eBay and like on Amazon. People want people's wallets so they can go ahead and get in on the. It's crazy. It is crazy. But that's how you build an ecosystem. And that's why I'm willing to go into the apes. I'm willing to go ahead and in the future get some merch. I can't say I have merch, but I will be getting merch because I can get merch. And I'm always being harped on by the COO of G Media to go ahead and get myself some merch from the apes. But that entire them selling, people buying the IPs to apes and opening up an example, that burger joint, I think it's in Cali, where you can only pay with ApeCoin. That's phenomenal. So this is news that you should go ahead and then look into. Do your own research, because this is not financial advice. This is just educational, and this is me just reporting the news because nobody wanted to come on from the G Media staff and go ahead and show their beautiful faces to the crowd. They made me come on. But this is me just talking about Ape. And I think that Ape will continue to grow. This is not just, oh, April 29th or 30th comes along and that's it. No. This is just the beginning for me personally. And this will be on video, obviously recorded. This, to me, is something that will stick around for a very long time. Like, this is a long time play for me personally, and I don't see it going away. The Moonbird, those Moonbirds, I will never get one of those things. You can, if you airdropped me a Moonbird, I'd burn it. I'd send it to a burn address. And I'm not hating because I didn't go ahead and get into the raffle for 2.5 or whatever, and I didn't buy any from the secondary market. I'm just saying, when I sat in a room and I listened to the CEO compare himself to the Bored Apes, to Dogecoin, like, the dude started like just flinging off with shit. I was out. And then you had one of the guys, the COO, I think his name is Ryan something. He goes and like starts another project while he's with Moonbird. I mean, like, how much money can you milk? And that's your fault. Yeah, that is your fault, because we built this space and we tend to not support the projects that are built within this space. We tend to support people that just come into this space who have some sort of clout to them outside of this space. And though we want adoption, and I'm all for adoption, at least let these sons of bitches work as hard as we did to go ahead and build this place. Because if they want our money, at least work for it. Y'all are laying down and just giving away money, and you don't know what you're like. You're just like, here you go. Here you go. Look, why? Do you even know anything about the project? Are you just hyped off of the name itself? Come on. There are plenty of projects out here that deserve spotlight. I'm gonna give it to them too. Circle of Ninjas, promise you. But we should be providing that platform for those who help build this space. Every single one of you individuals had a part in building, and we should go ahead and give those people the opportunity. Moving along, Robinhood. They are laying off 9% of their full-time staff. By the way, this show is not sponsored by this, but I'm thirsty. Because after giving like these phenomenal speeches, it's just... So, moving on to Robinhood. Come on, Vlad, you make billions of dollars. You're in the, what are you, millions, billions, somewhere there. Come on, really? How about upper executives take the pay cut and leave? I'm doing everything myself tonight. And leave the 9% that you want to go ahead and cut. Why cut people? Why cut good people that make your platform better? Shame on you. Shame on you. I support you. I've supported you guys with all the shit that was going on. The 9% ain't cool. Moving along, let's talk about Elon Musk and Twitter, because I didn't get to talk about it. Again, I was suspended. Reasons, I have no clue why I was suspended by my own company, but okay, Ross McDonald, we'll see how that plays out. I've been watching the craziest tweets and people going nuts over Elon because the sale, yes, it's been approved, but it has to go. They still have to go through the whole process, right? But Elon taking over would be a good thing for the platform. Like he is, I really believe, and it's not me being like a fanboy of Elon's, because I'm not, in the sense where like I'm some groupie. I just respect this man's work. I respect what he did with SpaceX, Tesla, anything he's really touched. Like he's been successful with it. This man could potentially unlock the potential of Twitter, and you guys are crying about it. He says, the man said he wants to allow free speech. And it's not that where anybody can say literally anything, okay? But he wants to allow both sides, okay? Because there's usually both sides to any debate, to go ahead and speak. And you guys, you have celebrities, even celebrities, canceling their accounts. Good, goodbye, see you later. See you on Instagram. See you on the gram, son. But you have people canceling, deleting their accounts, canceling them, suspending them, getting aggravated, getting mad because Elon's taken over. And you are going as so far as to play, number one, I see the race card being played a lot. A lot is being played. You know, it's funny that you guys did not say anything about Jeff Bezos buying the Washington Post, but Elon Musk goes and gets Twitter and everything. I mean, like that, you know, that guy Jeff from Amazon, he got money, but now Elon comes in and gets Twitter and like, oh my God, like it is the end. I'm done. I'm out. I'm going to Facebook. I'm leaving. But you guys have called him a racist now. So before Elon, and there are tweets, you can go ahead and find them, from celebrities, big name people who have big time access to big time, you know, audiences. You guys are calling Elon Musk a racist. But before this, you guys never called Elon Musk a racist. He was never a racist. Now, because he's about to go ahead and take over Twitter, he's a racist. I don't understand, because he says that he wants to allow or to control it, not control, but like to have a platform that allows people to go ahead and speak their minds. He's a racist. It's like one side can only talk, but the other side can't. Anyway, like I said, I think it's a great thing for, first of all, I think it's a great thing for crypto, NFTs, and Web3. I really do believe Elon will go ahead and do a phenomenal job unlocking the potential of Twitter. And I'm going to sit back and I can't wait to go ahead and watch. But it's just funny the way that you guys, and I'm not pointing the finger at everybody. I'm just saying there are particular people that are saying that Elon's a racist and like just going nuts over like, let's see what happens. If I go on and on, this show will never end. Hold on one second. I know New York went ahead and banned so New York City went ahead and banned crypto mining. excuse me, Bitcoin mining. Rewind a little bit, and we were talking about uh, New York City becoming the hub or the real tech city and taking the crown from Miami. I want to implement Bitcoin, but there's no Bitcoin mining. We'll ban it. I moving on. I gotta get this all in. I gotta get this all in. Okay, hold on. Update. New York passed assembly. They passed. What was written just now? The assembly passed the bill, and now it goes for voting. Whatever. Same shit. They're gonna ban it. Um, it's like I already know New York. Like they're gonna ban it, and then we'll wait a few years until we go ahead and say, you know what, we need to overturn this and bring mining here and et cetera, et cetera. So, 401k plans, Fidelity, 401k, invest in Bitcoin. That's pretty cool to have people have the ability to invest into Bitcoin. That's dope as hell. That is really, really, really dope. Can't wait to see it. And I really like that in itself will bring people into the space and get them curious about what is Bitcoin. They'll learn it, they'll learn it in layman's terms. Then they'll come in and hopefully they'll look around and check the place out. And the last news note. Sorry guys, again, like my whole team left me and I'm doing this by myself. And we already spoke about I don't know about the situation. So by the way, I'm getting all this information from one of my staff members, Michelle. Shout out to Michelle, doing an amazing job as always. I don't know about the Board 8 situation with the KYC, but like, listen, if you got a KYC to go get land and this land is going to go through the roof, I'm in. So I could care less about this KYC ordeal if that's the conversation. Okay, so basically that's really it. I appreciate you guys being in here and listening to me for the past 36 minutes, where for the last, I would say 26 minutes, you did not hear me speak. I do apologize for that, for the technical difficulties. Though I don't believe there were technical difficulties, I really do believe that there was somebody playing with the mic. I want to thank all my staff members from G Media for participating tonight. Thank you so much. Appreciate you guys coming on camera. Shout out to Ross McDonald. Thank you very much for producing the show. Everything that I just said was completely full of sarcasm. Not one of these sons of bitches went ahead and helped me. So I had to produce the show. I had to find out from people that are not a part of G Media that my microphone isn't on twice. And I had to report the news myself. But I really wanted to talk about the Elon topic anyway. So I'm glad that I have the seat here by myself today. No co-host. My mic probably went off just now. Who cares at this point? But last thing before I go, the market. Guys, relax. Here's the problem. Crypto Gumby is your financial advisor. You haven't taken the time to learn anything about cryptocurrency, NFTs, anything in the space. You've come in here, you've had your hand held by Elmo, okay? Crypto Elmo has been holding your hand. He's told you that some random token is the way to go. You've gone in, and now you're sitting at a loss that you'll never get out of. I understand. Actually, I don't understand. You know why? Because I've done my research. And what I say to the people coming in, number one, anybody who's just coming in, sit back, learn, observe. Don't go in until you fully have some sort of understanding about what cryptocurrency is and what NFTs, what utilities are. That's it. Just sit back, observe. If you miss something, that's fine. There'll be more opportunities, but observe. Not financial advice, just throwing some educational material out there for you. The market, if you believe in Bitcoin, if you've researched Bitcoin, if you know what Bitcoin is about, then you have nothing to worry about, right? If you know what Bitcoin is doing, if it is opening up all these doors, every single country wants to, it feels like it, but every single sovereign country wants to go ahead and make it legal tender. You should be excited. You should want to know what's going on and what's happening and how do I get in? But you got to learn it first. So this price thing used to be fun. It used to be fun, like to watch, or sometimes it used to be miserable. But at the end of the day, I don't look at price no more. I just know, for me personally, it's long term. I have Bitcoin for the long term. And I'm not looking at charts. I'm not racing around. I'm not going to day trade. I'm not going to lose my hair. It's not going to become gray. I'm not doing none of that. For an extra $200,000 or $300,000, fuck that. I am DCA all day long. That is it. Period. DCA, get some, put it away, move on with my day. That rhyme just now, don't take it. Trademark. That's how we need to go about it. Period. And then you won't be nervous. You won't be scared. You'll have an understanding. You'll understand what Bitcoin brings to the table. That's it. You'll understand what Bitcoin brings to the table. I gotta get that up, by the way. I'm doing the office studio. Ethereum as well. Shout out to Ethereum. I know some people salty on it, but Ethereum is to me it's a phenomenal ecosystem, and it's done a lot to go ahead and educate people in the space the same way that Dogecoin did. So, and on that note, guys, just don't be scared. Just relax, research everything. Honestly, do your research. Do your research. I know people say this all the time, but really, really, really do your research. You would not go and take a test without studying for it. So do the same with Bitcoin. Do the same for Ethereum or whatever cryptocurrency that you are interested in. Do the same. Learn it before you go in. And on that note, guys, I am super tired tonight because this is only a 20-minute spot. But again, Mike was shut off on me on purpose. My team didn't show up. Shame on you guys. Shame on you. And I just had to come on here off the cuff. I wasn't prepared. Off the cuff. I didn't have no note. Like these notes, I can't tell you what these notes say. There's more to come for G Media. Can't wait. But thank you for tuning in, and I look forward to hosting this with some really good material and with somebody as my co-host next time. And by the way, Wednesday, Gokhshtein Unfiltered is back, and also the podcast is coming. I'll tell you more about that. We'll have some really, really good guests. I can't wait to bring some of the dopest names onto my podcast so we can talk and be real about the conversation and not just ask, but what about that? When did you get into Bitcoin? And when did you get? No, we're not going to be talking about that. We're going to honestly dive in and talk about some real cool shit. So on that note, you guys have a great night. I am out. And obviously I'm producing my own show. So here you go. Peace.